Welcome to all of you. I hope everybody is doing good. A very warm welcome, guys. I hope everybody is doing great. So how is the Josh people? Are you all excited for this session? Finally, we are here at JEE Enthuse with the most requested topic, which is how to score well. What strategy to follow for your JEE Mains 2021? So guys, are you all excited? Can I see some thumbs up? Can I see some yes? Can I see some Josh in the chat, guys? Quickly. All of you.
Guys. Come on, guys. Flood the chat box.
Yes. Hi, Navami, Gaurav. Welcome, man. Devadatta, Naveen Singh. Welcome. So, guys, today's session is all about strategies, what to do, what not to do at this last moment when you're preparing for the exam of your life. That is JEE Mains, and it's just around the corner. We have limited time left out, and it is essential to have a clear-cut strategy to score well in this exam, because that can turn around your life. And we are happy to help here. We have come up with brilliant ideas. All of us will take time to share each subject's own strategy, because guys, we have to come to the minute level. We have to come down to the microscopic level and analyze it, and that is what we have done for you. So guys, you want to add some pointers to that?
We'll start directly?
Yeah, we will start directly.
We'll start directly.
Yeah.
So we will probably start off with chemistry. So Wasim sir will take over. He will explain to you guys what to do in chemistry, and then we will carry it on to physics. Okay?
See you guys.
Perfect.
Yeah.
See you.
See you soon. What's up, guys? How you all doing? How you all doing, guys? I'm sure everyone is damn perfect. I'm sure everyone is doing great, having their good time. If you are damn excited for the today's session, give me the thumbs up. Give me the thumbs up in the chat box fast, guys. Yes. I want that. Exactly. Vanakkam, Minna. Vanakkam. Wonderful, guys. Wonderful. Great. Janan, absolutely I remember you. Yes. Oh, Josh is breaking the meter, it seems, huh? That's great. That's the kind of attitude I want from all of you. Wonderful, guys. Great. So as you all are familiar with, today we are not going to teach any physics, chemistry or maths. We are going to tell you the strategy which you guys are supposed to follow to shoot the JEE Mains 2021. Okay? What all things which are to be done, those things will be discussed over here. Okay, separately in chemistry, physics, as well as mathematics, right? So let me start with my introduction, guys. As you all must be knowing now, my name is Wasim Bhatt, and I am your chemistry master teacher over here. Okay, so people, before talking about the strategy, like what to do and what not to do in your chemistry, you need to understand the pattern of JEE Mains chemistry paper first, right? You need to understand its pattern, what its pattern is all about. See, as per your chemistry is concerned, we definitely divide this chemistry into three parts. We already know that. Physical chemistry part, organic chemistry part, and the inorganic chemistry part, right? And in your JEE Mains, you'll be getting 25 questions from your chemistry portion, right? And how these questions are divided into three parts, that's what we have to discuss over here. Let me tell you guys the first thing. From the physical chemistry part, if you will check this year JEE Mains papers, in most of the papers, 9 questions were asked from the physical chemistry part, 8 questions were asked from the organic chemistry part, and 8 questions were asked in the inorganic chemistry part as well. But these keeps on changing as well. These number of questions will keep on changing as well. It can be like 8 questions from this, 9 questions from this, 7 questions, 8 questions from this, like that. Okay, but if you will consider this year JEE Mains papers, all the papers, if you will take average of it, like in most of the papers, 9 questions were there from physical chemistry part, 8 from organic, and 8 from inorganic. And you all know, you already would be knowing what your physical chemistry consists of, what your organic consists of, and what the inorganic chemistry consists of, right? Now, people, let's talk about something interesting over here regarding the JEE Mains paper. What is that? JEE Mains paper for chemistry? See, guys, have a look. 70% in the 70% questions of the chemistry, those are going to be single concept based. Those are going to be single concept based. In every question, only one concept will get included. That's it. Okay, 70% of the chemistry paper would be like that, and I call that 70 part as the easy part. Okay, so people remember, 70% paper of your chemistry is going to consist of only a single concept, only one concept, and this is what these questions are, what we call as easy questions, which you are going to kill first in your chemistry. And you already know chemistry is definitely your scoring subject, guys, right? Talking about some important things. What is that? See, 70% questions are going to be single concept ones, and the 30% questions are going to be the ones in which multi concepts are involved, right? Like there will be a question in which more than one concept will get involved, but the weightage of that will be only 30%. Okay, 70% will be single concept type, that means easy. And most of these 70% questions, most of these easy questions, they'll be asked from your inorganic chemistry part. And for inorganic, guys, we already know, for inorganic, NCERT is the best solution for your inorganic, right? Just read all the NCERT textbook of the inorganic part. You are definitely going to score 100%. If you'll just go through the NCERT like twice, thrice, and so on. Okay, so NCERT plays a key role in preparing the inorganic chemistry, right? Now talking about the, I have divided this, chemistry portions into a few things over here. Have a look. See guys, time demanding chapters from inorganic chemistry part. These are few chapters from inorganic chemistry where you are supposed to invest time, I've divided into the block chemistry, which involves the S block elements, P block elements, D and F block elements, right? This is what I call as block chemistry. Then your chemical bonding and coordination chemistry, right? These chapters, guys, these chapters from the inorganic chemistry, they are going to be the time demanding chapters. Okay, so these chapters demand time because see, this chemical bonding which I'm talking about right now, this is going to be the key chapter for your organic chemistry as well. If your chemical bonding is strong, definitely you'll kill the question in your JEE Mains 2021. At the same time, if your chemical bonding is strong, it is going to help you in the organic chemistry as well. Why? Because all of you must be knowing about the organic chemistry. What is that? It demands consistency. Chemical bonding and general organic chemistry plays a vital role in the organic part. Okay, if your chemical bonding is strong, if your GOC is strong, definitely you can kill the reaction mechanisms, everything. So make sure before starting the organic chemistry preparation, what you are going to do is we should have the strong hold on the chemical bonding and the GOC, general organic chemistry, right? Okay, talking about the physical chemistry part, guys. Physical chemistry, all of you must be knowing, it consists of 12 chapters, okay? And physical chemistry is all about the problems, all about the numericals, right? You have got 12 chapters which are interlinked with each other, right? Like we have got mole concepts, solutions, then we have got states of matter, thermodynamics, equilibrium 1, equilibrium 2, solid state, electrochemistry, kinetics, surface, everything consists of it comprises of your physical chemistry, okay? And physical chemistry is what? It's all about doing problems. And in order to score the good marks in the physical chemistry, definitely you should have the great problem solving skills, which will only come through practice, So make sure you solve a lot of questions from your physical chemistry part. Definitely you are going to kill your physical chemistry part as well. So number one, talking about inorganic, NCERT is enough. Talking about organic, definitely you should have the chemical bonding and GOC. You should have a great hold on these chapters. You can kill the organic chemistry as well. And talking about the physical chemistry, you should have great problem solving skills, which will only come by practice. And trust me, guys, you have a lot of time to do the questions now, okay? And at the same time, at the end, what you are going to do is you are going to do some mock tests where all you will analyze what all preparation you have done, okay? Wherever you get to know about the time management, where you'll be doing something which is really interesting in order to get the time management qualities, okay? That was all from chemistry side. I would like to call Shreya sir on stage so that he can talk about physics as well. Shreya sir. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Wasim sir. Thank you so
I'm
much.
sweating. It's hot.
Yes.
Thank you, guys. See you.
All right. Welcome, everyone. Welcome aboard. How are you guys doing? What an amazing response we guys are getting. That's so heartening to see all your chats, guys. I mean, really good, really good, really good. Okay, so I know a lot of you have been asking me so many doubts on how to study, on how to crack the JEE Mains exam, on how to exactly score a lot of marks in physics especially. So I'm going to help you out. Do not worry. So this is Shreyas here. In case you do not know about me, this is my introduction slide. So you can just have a look at it. Guys, let me tell you, if you follow the strategies, the principles that I'm going to give you, trust me, nobody can stop you from getting those 2/3 marks. Yes, the 2/3 marks barrier in your JEE Mains attempt, which is just hardly 3 months away from now. All right. You might be thinking 3 months is very less. Yes, it is less. But if you follow rigorously whatever we are telling you, what we three teachers at JEE Enthuse are telling you, trust me, nobody can stop you from scoring those 200 marks. Believe me. Okay? I know it looks impossible, but nothing is impossible at JEE Enthuse. Remember that. Okay. So, having said that, what should be the strategy, guys? What should be that strategy for physics? A lot of you might have heard, oh, there are hundreds of strategies. If you Google on the internet, you might find thousands of different strategies. But I know you guys are confused. What to do? Which one to follow? Which one not to follow? Do not worry. Do not worry. I'll tell you. Okay. Now, first, before applying any strategy, it's very important for you to understand which chapter has more weightage and which chapter has less weightage. Yes, you should know that. Okay. So, like you can see over here, things like magnetism, electromagnetic induction, 20%. Huge chunk. Electrostatics, current electricity, 16%. That's a huge chunk. And look at this, mechanics, 28%, guys. That's a big chunk of the pie out here. And then SHM, waves and elasticity is minor, but they are also difficult chapters. Lately, JEE Mains has been asking a lot of questions on modern physics and optics and waves. Yes, this constitutes almost about 16%, and earlier they never used to ask so many questions on this, but lately you are seeing that this chunk of that pie has been increasing. So now if you realize what we have been doing in our flash series and flash drills and all that, we are doing this big chunk out here, which is mechanics. Yes, we are preparing you now for this big blue chunk out here, and then slowly I'm going to move to electrostatics and this yellow chunk out here. So just add it up, guys. Just add it up. You will see how much of the portion we'll be completing in the next 2 months. Just think about it. Look at this, 28%, 16%, 20%. It's more than 50% of the syllabus. And trust me, before your JEE Mains, at least 60%, yes, at least 60% weightage wise portion would be done in our flash series, in physics at least. So even if you just follow whatever I'm saying, that's it. Not even one bit extra. I'm not even saying one bit extra. Even if you just follow whatever we guys are telling you, whatever I'm telling you, trust me, at least 60% of the portion will be done as it is marks wise, weightage wise. So that is why we are starting with mechanics, and I'm also in fact going to do a little bit about simple harmonic motion once I complete rigid body dynamics and all that, and then I'm going to go to electrostatics, current electricity, magnetism, and then optics, of course. So that is the strategy that I'm going to apply, by which what will happen, the major portion, and trust me, this portion has been chosen because once you understand this portion, trust me, other things are very easy. For example, thermodynamics. Guys, you know, imagine if I tell you there is one weapon, okay? I give you one weapon where, you know, you shoot that weapon and you can kill 2 targets in one go. Yeah, you know what is that weapon? That weapon is nothing but just studying thermodynamics and studying modern physics, because thermodynamics and modern physics comes both in chemistry as well as physics, guys. Understand that. So if you study thermodynamics in physics or chemistry, you have already studied it in the other subject. So it's basically one stone and 2 birds. One arrow, 2 targets. Think of it that way. So you would have already done these two things, most of it, the nuclear physics, the photon theory, the wave particle duality, the work done, the thermodynamic cycles, heat capacities, KTG and all that. It's already there in both these places. So trust me, you have inadvertently, just by following JEE Enthuse, you would have completed more than 60-70% of the JEE Mains portion. What more do you want? More than that, in fact. Okay, I'm not even counting those small topics like semiconductors and maybe a little bit of waves, or maybe a little bit of the special topics like heat transfer in thermodynamics and all that. So it's more than 70% which you will be doing by the month of January. So that is what is very important, that you follow this, because see, when you do not have any guidance, then you will do randomly. You will do things randomly. That is not what is going to help you. You need somebody to guide you. Okay, do this, do this, do this. Then that's how you'll be able to complete the syllabus. So just follow whatever we are saying. You'll be able to complete majority of the portion by January attempt, and by April though you will be masters. Yes, you will ace it. You will kill it. Okay. And best part, guys, do not get scared by JEE word. The JEE word looks very scary, but trust me, it's not that scary. If you want to score 200 marks. Yes, for 300, yes, it looks scary, but for 200 plus marks, it's not that scary at all. This graph tells you all. This has been the analysis of the difficulty type of questions which are asked in JEE Mains. Easy questions is around 40-45%. Little bit shy of the 50% mark. Yeah. And medium questions is around again 40%. The difficult ones, multiple concepts, or from electromagnetic induction, or from maybe something on Gauss law, capacitance, or maybe center of mass collisions, that is very less. Hardly out of 100 marks, around 85 marks are for easy and medium. Only the remaining 15-20 marks are for the hard questions. So even if somebody only decides to do these kind of questions, he will easily score 80 marks, guys. The problem is you do not give up those hard questions. You feel that by solving those hard questions, I will be a hero. Oh, people are going to praise me. Nobody is going to praise you. Remember that. Nobody is going to think, oh, you solved this difficult questions. Oh, you are great. No, you are not going to be a hero. You will be a hero only if you solve these easy and medium questions and you get those at least 80 marks. Remember that. Nobody is going to think about all this. So your aim in the examination should be to score marks and not to score marks in the difficult problems, because then you'll be losing out time. And believe me, if you leave these 4-5 questions, I'm not saying you should, but even if you leave these 4-5 questions, you get that extra time. So you just have to solve 20 questions instead of solving 25 questions in that 1 hour of subject that you get. Okay, subject time that you get. Remember that. Okay, now how do you study and how do you plan? Okay, how do you study and how do you plan all these things? Let me tell you. See, first of all, for studying physics, which books you need? Let me tell you about that. So I'm just going to write it down, guys. So just make a note of this in case you have these books. Good. And if you do not have, I'll tell you what is the alternate. Okay. So first thing, for theory, guys, right? For theory, you need NCERT and H.C. Verma. That's it. NCERT and H.C. Verma, nothing more, nothing less. Okay. Then for problems, obviously again H.C. Verma, previous year's questions, and the drills that we give you, plus the test series, plus the question bank, which you might have either through your coaching, or if you are already enrolled into Vedantu, you will get a very good, nice question bank. So the test series which you enroll at Vedantu or whatever you're coaching at, and the question bank that you get at your coaching or at Vedantu, the Tattva module which has amazing questions, and the drill questions that we give you, plus the questions that we solve in the class, previous year's questions, H.C. Verma questions, and NCERT is more than sufficient. More than sufficient. I'm not even asking you to solve all the H.C. Verma exercise questions, but just solve the solved examples, objectives, and the short answer questions. That's enough. Yes. And a few of exercise questions. More than enough to crack the JEE Mains exam. Right? Understand that. This is all you need. Anything else, please throw it out of your house. It's not needed. You don't need to solve 100 books. Remember that. All the ranks that I have produced, yes, guys, remember, they have solved only few books and not 100 books. Remember that. Okay? So please do not solve 100 different books. This many books are more than sufficient for revising theory, problems, etc. Now, having told you about which books to use, remember to use this headshot strategy, guys. What is this headshot strategy? It's nothing but, see, if you have played some video games, you would know that if you want to kill the opponent, you won't shoot him on the leg. You might have to shoot 100 times to kill him, but you shoot once in the head and that's it. The enemy is killed. So you have to use the same strategy in the exam and while studying. And what are those strategies? Number one, focus on those multiple concept problems. Focus on those important chapters which I just told you some time back. Mechanics, electromagnetism. Yes, all these are important chapters, useful in many ways. If you study SHM, you automatically know what is there in waves, you know what is there in sound, because these are similar concepts. If you study gravitation, you automatically know electrostatics. If you study, what else? If you study rotational mechanics or circular motion, you can relate it to, yes, you can relate it to AC circuits and all that, guys. Understand, you can find the relationship, and that's what we are going to do in the flash series also. I'm going to conduct many lectures on how to relate these different chapters, and once you find the relationship, that's it, you're done, you're sorted. Remember that. Okay, so use this strategy and always concentrate on the question which is in front of you. Do not think about the previous or the next question. Always think about the enemy just in front of you. Don't think, oh, which enemy is going to come next? Oh, which enemy did I kill? No, always think about the enemy which is in front of you right now. That is what is important. So while taking aim for that headshot, you should think about the question right in front of you, not the one after or one before. Remember that. And this graph is going to help you a lot. This graph is going to help you a lot. It's going to change your life. Yes, trust me, this is going to change your life. So what is this graph? Important on the y-axis, not important on the minus y, not urgent on the plus x, and urgent on the minus x. So which are very urgent, which are very important, do it right now. Now what is very urgent? Urgent thing is to study whatever syllabus we are doing at JEE Enthuse right now. And it's also very important. You have to do it. It's very urgent. You cannot think of it to be done later on. What is important but not urgent? Okay, things like, small chapters, very small chapters, or things which are not going to fetch you too many marks, or just revising right now semiconductors. It's not so important, because even if you study semiconductors right now, you're going to forget it. So you can keep it out for later on. Okay, maybe in the month of January or February, you can think of revising that chapter, but not right now. So it's important to do the more difficult chapters right now. The easy ones, the less important ones, you can do it later on. Okay, which are more important for boards and maybe less weightage in the JEE Mains. This is very important. This is very important. You know what these things are? Not important and urgent. Not important and urgent are the ones which is probably like completing your journals, submission of your tests, submission of your project, submission of your practical journal or something like that. So it's not so important, but you have to do it because your school or college is demanding for it. So you need to do that. You cannot say, I cannot do it. So these are the ones you should always try and reschedule, delegate it to something or somebody else, and somehow make time out of this. Try to do these activities in the night or when your mind is least active. Do not do it when your mind is very active, else you'll be unnecessarily brainstorming on these not so important but urgent activities like completing the journal. So do it during the times when your brain is least active. Do these things when your brain is most active. These things will be done later on. And what about these things? Everything else like partying, playing games, going for some event, holidaying right now, it's not important. Understand? So avoid and ignore these. Yes, identify all the different tasks which you do in your daily life into these 4 quadrants. Trust me, that is going to change the way you look at things. I hope this is very clear, guys. Is it? Yes. Okay, great. I will be teaching, see, units and measurement and these type of topics will come under this category because they are not difficult. That is very easy to understand. So you do it few weeks before the exam, that's it, it's done. I hope you understand. achieve acknowledged by Akash Pandey. Okay, great. And KVPY and all those things will be telling about KVPY in some other series. Today we are talking about JEE Mains specially. Understand that? Okay, okay, great. So amazing. So that's what I had to say about the physics strategy, guys. I hope you have made a note of it. Let me call upon Shimon sir, who is going to tell you about math strategy.
Hello, sir. Thank you. So, guys, how are you all doing? Are you all excited? Are you all excited? Did the strategy help? How was the physics and chemistry strategy? Did you guys learn a lot from Wasim sir and from Shreyas sir? I hope you guys are all excited. And like I said, guys, it's coming from years of experience. So please make a note of it. And Achyut is asking, sir, H.C. Verma or D.C. Pandey, like Shreyas sir told Achyut, you follow one book sincerely. And you know what, guys? I have taught a few toppers. Like I said, last year, All India ranks 38, All India rank 41 in advance were mentored by me, a few more teachers here at Vedantu. And one common thing is they solve one book fully. What happens is many a times when I was a student also, I used to do what you guys are asking. I used to buy many books and solve only the easy questions. And once the question gets difficult, we leave that book. Did that happen to any one of you? Did you guys experience that? Once the question gets difficult in a book, you move to a new book so that you feel satisfied. You feel happy that the questions are easy and doable. Don't you guys think that happens in our lives? Isn't that absolutely true? Yes. That is very true, guys. It happens. So that is why I'm saying avoid many books, stick to one book and then try to solve it completely. So that would be my advice to all of you. So whether DC Pandey or H.C. Verma, choose one of them and do it fully. That will give you the best and highest quality content which you can ever get from a book. So guys, before we get started with math, let me introduce myself. So guys, my name is Shimon Joseph and I'm a math master teacher here at Vedantu. I've been teaching for almost 7 years now, mentoring so many wonderful students just like all of you. And guys, when I was like you, I also wrote JEE Mains and I was one of the state toppers in Tamil Nadu. So I will give you a lot of inputs, not just in this session. I will continue to help you in the JEE Enthuse channel, in the Instagram messages that you guys send. Okay, because that will give you insights, because I have been through that process recently. I just graduated a few years back, so I know what it is to be a student, what you guys go through and all that. Okay, so I will help you, but for now, please listen to us here. Pay attention to the strategy we are giving because we are telling it with a lot of experience. I want you guys to realize that first. Okay, so I'll be talking about the math strategy, what I did when I was a student, what helped me, what helped my students to score well, what makes the difference between a topper and a normal student. Okay, many of these points were covered by Wasim sir and Shreyas sir because at the end of the day, it's the same strategy, guys. Everybody knows what to do. It is just that people, you have to make an extra effort to do it. You guys know what to do already. But now that we are here, we will make you do it. Okay, I'm going to make you do it. So let's see. First of all, whenever I prepare for any exam, I always try to look at the previous year's papers. Any exam. I'm not talking about JEE. Let's say your brother, your sister is preparing for UPSC exam. Let's say someone of your friend is preparing for a government exam, or let's say CAT exam. First thing you have to do is you need to first analyze the recent year papers. You need to analyze the previous year's papers. Okay, so when you do that, you will see what is the weightage. So first of all, you guys can see that in the recent year mains, 11th and 12th have almost the equal weightage. So this is coming from last 5 years. So last year 12th had greater weightage. So 2020, 12th had a higher weightage, but it's almost the same. It is almost 50-50. So you guys know that you have to pay equal attention to both your 11th and 12th. And what are the biggest chunks? The biggest chunks are coordinate geometry, algebra, and then calculus. You have coordinate geometry, algebra, and calculus. How many of you are interested to know the individual weightage? How many of you want to know the individual weightage of these units? We have 3 very big units over here, right? Are you guys interested to know the individual weightage? Can I see some thumbs up? Yes or a yo in the chat quickly? Come on guys, quickly, all of you. Yes, yes, yes. Perfect. So let's have a look at it. Abhishek, Kirito, Kavya, very good guys. Looks like a lot of people are interested. So let me go on to that. So this is the individual weightage guys. As you all can see over here, algebra, calculus and coordinate geometry. Just like I said, they have the highest weightage. Algebra has 30%, calculus has 30%, coordinate geometry has 16%. So what do you think is the most important? Do you think algebra is the most important? Do you think algebra is the most important? How many of you say yes? How many of you say yes? Is algebra most important? Think about it. Think about it and answer. So guys, any answers? I'm waiting for all of your chat. Okay, okay. Very good, very good, very good. Brilliant. So Abhishek says yes. Niharika says calculus. Kirito says all 3. So guys, what I would say is, I would say calculus is the most important. Why? Because calculus has just how many chapters? 7 chapters. You start from functions, LCD, AOD, and then you have indefinite, definite, areas, and then differential equation. So 7 chapters, 30%, whereas algebra has more than 10 chapters, right? You'll have around 10 to 11 chapters in algebra. So if you calculate per chapter, this has more weightage. So if I were a student, I would focus on calculus more. And guys, please understand, please understand, don't leave chapters. Don't leave chapters for mains. That is a very bad attitude. JEE Mains is not a difficult exam. First of all, understand that and get that into your mind. JEE Mains is not a difficult exam, so don't leave topics. It is not like your school board exam. Sir, this question comes for 4 marks. If I leave that also, I will get 96. So why to waste time on this chapter, sir? No, don't do that. In JEE Mains, it doesn't work like that. Okay? You need to focus on everything, and everything requires little investment. You just put in some time and you will do well in it. Okay? And this is the weightage. So I will go with calculus first, then algebra, then coordinate geometry. Guys, please don't take trigonometry lightly. That is why I said, I know many of you will start thinking now, sir, trigonometry what sir? 2 to 6.7%. What a joke. Such a tough chapter. 6% only weightage. I will leave that, sir. I will leave that. It's okay. My mom told 94% is fine for me. But guys, you don't realize that trigonometry is used in calculus. Half of calculus is based on trigonometry. So if you leave that, you will take a very big hit here. Got it? So don't leave chapters. Never ever leave chapters. That is not going to help. So this is the weightage. Now let's move forward to the next one. The 5 major topics. So if you are someone, sir, many of you are saying me, sir, I didn't start preparation, sir. I am completely lost. 11th I wasted. Lockdown also I wasted. I was playing PUBG. I was whiling away time. I was with my friends. I was online watching YouTube. I wasted my time. But now I'm serious, sir. I want to do something and do well in my JEE Mains. So if you are starting off like that, please do these 5 chapters first, because they will give you confidence. They will give you a good understanding of the basics. So these are the 5 chapters. They are nothing but straight lines. Why straight lines is very important? Because it helps you to form the basis of coordinate geometry. And whenever you talk about parabola, ellipse and hyperbola, don't you guys agree that most of the questions are from tangents and normals? Do you guys agree with me on that? Most of the questions are from tangents and normals, even when you go to parabola, ellipse and hyperbola. So what are tangents and normals? They are nothing but straight lines, guys. So it all comes down to straight lines. So if you are good at straight lines, naturally you will be good at other topics. You will have a good base to understand. Are you all clear? Then sequence and series. Why did I put sequence and series here? Sequence and series, I put it here because it is an easy topic. Don't you all agree? Don't you all agree? It is a very easy topic, fun. Everybody likes it. Everybody is good at sequence and series. Nobody will say that, sir, I'm bad at sequence and series. I have never heard it from any student. Everybody likes, everybody enjoys this because guys, sequence and series, you have been doing it right from your 10th standard. You started your arithmetic progression in your 10th standard, right? So that is how it works. Then your complex number and quadratic. Quadratic is a good scoring topic. And guys, sequence and series is very, very high weightage. It is a very, very high weightage topic in the last 2 to 3 years. You just go and check it out. How many questions are coming from sequence and series? Okay. And then you have quadratic, trigonometry, mathematical reasoning and statistics. So mathematical reasoning and statistics is very, very important, and I hope you guys spend time on it. So I will talk about this in detail now. Okay. I will talk about this in detail. Just wait for it. So what are the tips that I can give you? So many of you are actually very brilliant because you guys were talking about what to do to develop your test performance. So that is what I'm going to do here. First of all, you need to interpret the question correctly. Many a times I see students interpreting the question itself wrong. So avoid that, guys. That is going to be very, very disastrous. So how do you practice interpretation? Interpretation means you have to understand what the question is asking. You cannot make any mistake in that because that will completely ruin your chances of getting the question correct. Okay. So that comes with a lot of practice. You need to do more and more questions. You need to check whether your approach is correct. Your teacher's approach, is it same to what you're doing? So that is why the drill videos are very important. You should definitely watch out our drills. Okay. And Jumana, I'm coming to that. Pattern recognition. What is pattern recognition? Pattern recognition means you need to identify the concept behind a question. So whenever you read a question, you need to identify what pattern it is based on, because most of the questions in JEE Mains are similar. If you look at it, almost 90% are what they have been asking for the last 10-15 years. It is not going to change. Only a few percent, let's say 5 to 10% will change, and that will make the difference between a topper and a normal student. Okay, so that you guys have to develop it on your own. That depends on how much effort you are putting in. Okay. The last one is the most important. So if I were to say something like the reason why I got state rank 5 and why I was able to score 300 out of 360 when I wrote JEE Mains, the biggest reason was speed. I was very, very fast compared to my classmates. That's because I practice a lot. I used to practice a lot of questions, and when I say speed, guys, I mean speed with accuracy. Okay, because I see students taking part in our master classes. People are very fast, but they don't get it correct. Okay, so that is not good. When I say speed, you have to be fast with accuracy. At least you should be almost there. At least you should be almost there with the answer. Got it? So that, how do we do it? How did I become fast? So that I'm going to tell you the trick. How many of you watch Flash? Flash was one of my favorite series. I used to watch it in, when I was in college. So this guy was Barry Allen. So this guy was a normal human being. Okay. So even after getting that power, he has to train a lot. He had to train a lot. It is not like easy work. Even for Barry, he had to work a lot for it. For what? For speed. So speed takes time. Don't worry about it. And also accuracy takes even longer. Even when you become fast, your speed, if it increases, your accuracy might come down. So you need to balance it out. It will take time. So don't worry. Take your time. Everybody goes through this process. Only thing is you are starting it a bit late. So don't be discouraged. Everybody goes through this. You need to spend a lot of time. Solve more and more questions. That is the only way you get better. That is the only way you get better. As simple as that. Okay. Now moving on. Please understand that Rome was not built in a day. It did not take one day to build Rome. It took so many days, years. You need to put so much time. You need to practice. You need to put in your best effort. And only then you will start seeing results, guys. Everything does not come on a plate served to you. No, you need to make effort at times. And that is the reality of life. Life is not fair. Life is not what you dream it to be. You need to make it happen. You need to put the effort. So that is why I'm saying don't be discouraged. One day you solve 5 hours. Then tomorrow you should not be like, sir, I didn't become fast, sir. I solved 5 days. I solved 5 hours daily. Wait for it. Make it happen. You have to make it happen by being consistent. Consistency is the key. Many times students miss out on consistency. They give up. Once it becomes difficult, you give up because you want it to be comfortable. Come out of your comfort zone, guys. You grow when you're outside your comfort zone. You cannot expect to be happy and cool and be in your comfort zone. No, it doesn't happen. Your dreams will go vanished. If you want to make your dreams a reality, you need to break out of your comfort zone. You need to sacrifice a few things. You need to move out and sweat it out. You cannot be chill, happy, cool, playing things, playing games, living your happy life and then expecting a good rank in JEE. No, that doesn't happen. Unfortunately, no, sorry. It cannot happen. Okay? How to maintain consistency? That depends on your guidance, your motivator, your parents, your environment, your friends, your teachers. All of them play a vital role. So I used to have great friends. I used to have great teachers who used to motivate us, who were themselves IITians, who were themselves part of their IIT journey. So that used to inspire us. So I wanted to be like him. I wanted to get into IIT. I wanted to be inside IIT where people are so talented, where people will make me work hard for what I want in life, where I'll be ambitious. So all that, if you guys are inspired by, you will automatically be motivated. That is what happens to everybody who prepares. Okay, so let's move on. Now, coming on to the next topic. So this is a very big concept in finance. How many of you know a little bit of finance, about money? So when you invest, right, when you invest, I want to invest a very low money but get very high returns. That is the basic strategy, right? Basic strategy. I will give you less money. If you can make me more and give it back, I'll be happy. So that is called as low investment, high returns. So why did I write it here? The reason I wrote it here is because there are few topics in maths which are very easy and which require very less effort and which have great scores. The first topic I would say here is sequence and series. Sequence and series is very low investment. Laddu topic. Just do little bit effort. Just solve a few questions. You will get at least 1 or 2 questions correct in your exam. The next topic is contrary to all belief, mathematical reasoning is a laddu topic. Everybody thinks this is difficult. Guys, come out of that notion. Mathematical reasoning is a laddu topic and I will make sure you guys score this. Okay, we will make sure you guys score in this one. Got it? So this is the second topic. The third one is matrices and determinants. Okay, I forgot how to write and determinants. So this is also an easy topic. Like that, you guys have to figure out what are the easy topics to score which require very low investment. Got it? So that is how you have to plan it out. Find out what are low investment, high returns for you and then you do it. Got it? So moving on. These are the easy kill questions. So this is the exam day strategy. I am coming all out for you. You guys asked me how to prepare. I have done that. Now I'm going to tell you how to attempt the paper. Like in an exam hall, sir, how to do. Many people, like Shreyas sir said, you make a mistake that you guys go and get stuck on a tough question. That is very, very foolish, guys. See, nobody is going to give you an award. Okay, so and so solved the toughest question in the paper but got only 5 marks out of 300. Nobody is going to say that. And that would be a very sorry state. Okay, be very smart. What is your target? Your target is to score well. So aim to score well throughout the 3 hours of the exam. The 3 hours of the exam, I will always look to score well. I will always look to score full, whatever best I can. So that should be your target right from the start of the exam time. So first, pick out the easy questions. Kill them. And then move forward. Okay. So easy questions. How do you figure it out? That also people will ask. Sir, how do I find out a question is easy, sir? What will I do in the exam? So first of all, the question should be based on basics. you get your basics right, you will be able to identify it. Then properties. There are many questions based on properties. For example, coordinate geometry. So many properties are there. Calculus, definite integration, King's rule. So many direct property based questions are there. Adjoint of a matrix, formula based questions. So they are the easy kill questions. So you have to look at those questions, target them, get them correct first, because they will increase your score. So once you get them very quickly, you will have a lot of time, you will have confidence. You'll have confidence that you did well, that your base is strong. You have something in the bank now. You have something in the bank because you did a few easy questions correctly. So that attitude is very important. Geometrical understanding, practice a lot of questions, able to see the bigger picture. What are they asking? Because easy questions you have to figure by just reading the question. You can't solve it. Just by reading it, you have to see, okay, this question they're asking this is what I'm supposed to do. So I can do it and get the answer in just 2 steps. So done, able to see the bigger picture. That helps you to figure out easy questions. And then superficial knowledge on a vast portion. I cannot emphasize this more. I cannot emphasize this more. This is super important for your JEE Mains. Because JEE Mains is not like advanced. There is a very big jump from mains to advanced level. So for mains, if you have a superficial knowledge on full topic, you will still score well. You will still score well. So I want you guys not to leave out any chapters. Don't leave out any chapters, okay? So let's move forward. What are the books to follow? Like I said, guys, please use only one book. So I always suggest my students Cengage. So Cengage is a very good series, very well organized, very well set up. I myself follow that and it is pretty useful. So if you guys are interested, I would recommend that. But in case you don't have it, you can still follow R.D. Sharma. You can still follow Arihant. You can still follow your coaching book. You can still follow A. Das Gupta. Whatever you have, but one book fully. But one book fully. You do that, that will take care of everything. But I'm 99% sure many of you will not be able to do it. That is why you guys lose track. You want to go to easy books. You will be like, sir, what books to follow? Can I go to this book? Can I go to that book? Just take one book and solve it fully, guys. Just take one book and solve it fully. If it has too many questions, then skip some of them. Do the alternate questions. Do the alternate questions. If you have 150 questions, do every alternate questions. You'll have 75 only. Got it? So any one book fully is my suggestion. I hope you guys got it. Please understand, there are no shortcuts to success. It is all about the process. Nobody can take a route like this. You cannot, skip the entire route. That is not possible. It cannot happen in real life. Okay, we are all ordinary people. We are all normal people. We don't have superpowers. So understand that you have to go through the process. So be ready for the sacrifices you are about to make. Be ready for the experience. Like I said, after 4-5 years, when you look back at this period, when you look back, 4 years back, Shimon sir was saying this, that process was very nice, that helped me a lot. So that process is fun, guys. Okay, right now embrace it, enjoy the process, enjoy studying and do well. Okay. So yeah, the final tips from my side: solve a good number of model papers to understand time management, then analyze your mistakes and strengthen weak areas. So if you guys are interested, Vedantu has planned some test series for you. So we will let you know in a short while. So in case you want to be a part of it, definitely check it out. Analyze your mistakes. This is more important. More than taking the test, this is important. And strengthen weak areas. Weak areas are very, very important. And then focus on most repeated topics, which I told you. And at last, stay cool, guys. Stay cool, calm, day before the exam. Don't be influenced by high marks. Don't be influenced by low marks. Like, whether you get high marks or whether you get low marks, it should not affect your personality. It should not affect you mentally. Just like Dhoni, right? He is called Captain Cool. Why? Because whether you win or whether you lose, he is always cool. Because he knows life does not end there. Life does not end in IIT. Life does not end in JEE Mains. Life goes on, guys. The whole process of life is to have fun, be content, be happy, be satisfied, be good to others, help out others, be a good human being. Be a good human being. That is more important. Okay. So this is fun. This makes sure you are smart. You know what to do in life. It prepares you for life. So I see the preparation for JEE Mains like preparing you for life. Okay. So don't get influenced by low marks. If you score well, be happy. If you score less, don't worry. Don't freak out. Life is not the end at JEE Mains. Life will go on. Okay. So be ready for life. That is what I want you guys to be. Got it? So yeah, with that, we will conclude, guys. I hope all of you had a great time. So if you enjoyed the session, please do like, share and subscribe. Definitely share it to your friends. Let's increase this family. And I cannot say anything more, guys. You guys have been amazing. I'm so blessed to have all of you. The support you guys show, the love you guys shower on us. It is immense, guys. Okay. Thank you for all of that. And we will definitely come up with KVPY strategy. We will definitely come up with 2022 strategy. But wait for it, guys. Okay. Because like I said, Rome was not built in a day. And we also can work only one at a time. So today you asked strategy for 2021. So let's do that. We are also taking it one at a time. So please understand that. I want you guys to be supportive and understanding. That is very important. That is when a family will run smooth, isn't it? When you, your parents, your brother, sister have very good understanding, very good supporting nature, that is when it becomes big. Okay, so wait for it. We will do 22 strategy. We will do KVPY. All of it will be done at the right time. Okay. So yeah, with that, we will conclude our session. Thank you guys for being here. I hope I helped you. I hope Wasim sir and Shreyas sir's idea also helped a lot. Please think about it and come up with your own strategy. We are not enforcing. We are not forcing you. It is just a suggestion. You guys think over it and decide what is best for you. Okay. So with that, we will conclude. Take care, guys. A very, very happy day to all of you. Have fun. Bye-bye.